Let's talk about it next. Academy model. Its parameters customize the operation. We first know the custom window. We see the first one in the upper left-hand corner. After clicking, a menu appears. This small window shows M1 to M10. It's the patterns that we store. When this small window appears, you need to select when to exit. Let's go back. And back again. This is a star in the Academy model. Then watch the interface. It shows M1 and M5 here. Then go to the second page. To M10 like this. That is to see. In this storage, up to 10 can be stored. On the storage interface of Academy mode. Display. For example, the customer needs to edit M1. Then we choose M1. Then you need to edit these handles below it. And the parameters. Let's look at the second one. The second is the stage of use. Up to 7 stages can be set. Let's look at the difference. I'm just going to set up a phase here. In M1 mode, we click back. You can see it. Enter the M1. There is only one stage to operate. So I'm going to show you again the 7 stages. We click back. Enter the M1. You can see there are 4 stages here. The second page has 3 stages. There are 7 stages of treatment in total. This is the number of the second setting stage in the background. And then the third one is to set up the 7 stages. Our stage of the handle 8 is currently operating on. The number of stages we have just set up is 7. Then in our 7 stages, the handle for each stage of operation, we all have to set it up. What handle do you need to use in the first stage? Number of stages selected first, then set up. For example, we need to operate CET. We choose CET. Then the second line. Operation required. Alternate work or single function work. If it is a single CET job, we just need to select CET. If you need CET and are ready to work alternately, we'll choose the second one. If you need MS red matching, we choose the third one. The third is according to CET, red and MS. 3 alternating cycles work like this. So the second line, choose and use according to the customer's situation. And the handle must be inserted into the corresponding one. Here I choose CET. After, below it are the 3 lines that appear. What appears is a parameter setting of CET, and how often it works and how long it works. The first one is boost, medium and mini. These 3 are intervals. The first is to continue. The second and third have intermittent seconds. We choose to continue here, and then done. Here is the frequency of setting the CET operation. The first one is shallow. There are also two frequencies in the deep layer that work alternately. The energy of CET work. Select. Set by these two arrows. Then clinical tab. This is the minute. This is the number of seconds. After setting, click Save. It was saved successfully. It will be stored on M1 according to our above settings. Then the first stage in M1. You can see CET. Then the work is 3 minutes. This is a relatively simple setup. Let's look at the second one. After selection, we are going to alternate the energy of CET and RET. And the ongoing setup. The settings here are the same. Just follow the single function setting we just set. You can see these are some of the things we've talked about. Then this is CETs. This is RETs. Because we chose to work alternately between CET and RET. So the RET side also needs to make a setting. Then clinical tab. It's set up here. Then you need to set a CET to RET. The hours they both work. The time displayed now is 15 seconds for CET to work. RET works for 15 seconds. If the customer wants one of these features, a little more hours, then we select it and set it through the arrow. In this case, the CET work is 20 seconds, then jump RET work for 15 seconds. Then it jumps back to the CET job. According to this process, then it will cycle through the work in turn until the total time is up. After setting, click Save and the save is successful. Let's look at the third one. The 3-function combination includes CET, RET and EMS. Here are these two we have already set above. I won't repeat it here. New extra, this EMS. Let's take a look at its function first. The first one is static. The second is dynamic. Then this static and dynamic. We choose. Static means that the frequency is static. For example, the 2 Hz we set, then it will follow 2 Hz. Keep going to work. Won't change. If it is dynamic, then its frequency will increase from 2 to 25. The highest is 25. It works at this dynamic frequency. After 25, it will automatically return to 2. And it keeps repeating itself. The third is chronic and acute at one frequency. Then set the EMS energy intensity. Total time spent in clinical EMS. This is very clear. Let's go down there. Here is a time from CET to read the work. It was set earlier. Then read to EMS is also available. There's a timeline between them. For example, CET works for 25 seconds. 15 seconds to our read work. Work to EMS for 15 seconds. Then go to CET to work for 25 seconds. Then go to read work for 15 seconds. And it goes on and on in that order. Until the end of the total time. It will stop. So that's the combination of those three things and the parameters that you need to set. Then the second one is the read handle. It also has a separate order read function here. And read works alternately with CET. Read works alternately with ENS. There are also 3 alternating work of read with the EMS and CET. When we choose 3 to work alternately, my following parameters are definitely there. The independent setting of their 3 parameters, and an independent time for them to work. In fact, the working mode of these 2 is basically the same. So this combination of read, we won't go into that. The third is the independent function of EMS. Always the operation of read are 3 functions. That is, read with CET with the EMS. 3 functions to operate. This is EMS. If EMS single function is selected, it will only appear the parameter settings of EMS on it. The fourth is a bracelet. Then there is only 1 function on it. The bracelet is used for radio frequency heating. It has only 1 parameter setting here. We've talked about all these. Repeat here. Below is the setting of the frequency: shallow, deep, and the alternating between the 2. The first small window to open is a continuous working, intermittent setup. The first is to continue. The second is to work for 0.75 seconds and stay for 0.25 seconds. The third is to work for 0.5 seconds and stay for 0.5 seconds. These are all the same. You can understand it through the manual later. Here is the energy setting. Total working time setting. The fifth is the multi-level parameter setting. The same multi-level has only one single function, so it has only one parameter setting. Let's talk about it here. The first is a schema for continuous and intermittent work. That's the same number of seconds. The second is the setting of frequency. The frequency on the multi-stage is 1 Hz, 500 kHz. Then a mode in which the two frequencies work alternately. Set energy, set clinical time, then star. That's it. After we got to know all the interfaces, here's a quick demo. How does it work? First, we go to the settings. Select the location we need to set. Then select the handle that needs to be set. You can choose from all 5. I will simply choose a CET here, with negative plate. I chose CET single function operation. Set a mode for intermittent work. Then set its frequency below. Set energy, set time, C1 M1. Then we proceed to the second stage of setup. This is mode 1, its second phase. I also selected the right handle here. We won't match directly red. Then the working energy mode. Frequency, time. This is the handle of the second stage of work. In the third stage, we use the red controller. Operate with current. This is the handle for the third stage. In the fourth stage, we choose the bracelet again. Then set the mode, set frequency, set energy, set time. OK. The fourth stage is completed. The fifth stage uses our multipolar. It's set. Can be found. There is no other choice for us here. So the sixth and seventh stages, there will definitely be duplicate handles. The seventh stage. OK. Then the handle we just set up. Click Save and Return. Enter the M1. These are the ones we just set up. The 7 stages of handle treatment. If the client wants a smaller number of stages, Then we can put it in the middle of the settings, in this button. For example, he wants to have only 3 stages. Then we choose 3, save. You can see above the M1, there are only 3 stages of treatment. After setting up, we click on the upper right corner. You can enter its operation interface. We don't need to adjust anything here. We just hit launch. It will be used according to our stage. Number of stages view can be at this location. These 3 stages will be based on the number of stages we just set up for treatment. When the phase is over, it will automatically switch to the next stage for treatment. If the customer is in the process of want to switch. For example, he doesn't want a 3rd stage of treatment. We can use this button directly. Skip. It just jumps right to the next level, treat. This is the entry parameter setting. And go into its operation interface. A process for use. The above are the parameters I set myself. If the customer needs to set it up, you can customize it yourself. If the customer doesn't want customization, we can click Reset in the settings. If you reset it, it will restore the factory settings. We set it up by factory, among recommended course of treatment, and the number of stages. Customers don't have to be afraid that it will mess up in the background. There is no way to restore it to the factory. We have made a reset button.